Ah, kuve. It's a more hippo. We are finished. I've said that in my own language. Hey, now we are carry. Hey, hey, yawa don gas. So we don't finish. Oh, anyway, that is the way that Mr. Peter Obi started his statement. He said, "We are finished," with exclamation mark. Mr. Peter Obi said, "I join millions of Nigerians in wishing Her Excellency Mrs. Remi Tinubu a happy birthday. May God Almighty, who has been with her all these years, grant her many more healthy, fruitful, and happy years." However, Mr. Peter Obi when I see Peter Obi is the kind of person that will finish yabbing you. It will take you some days before you realize that you're actually yapping. Go you and then he will say some things. If you really have sense, for months you'll be pondering on it, it will be doing you like this. That's why when I see people saying that Mr. Peter Obi does not have courage, I'm looking at them and thinking, do you people really know what courage is? Or you think it's somebody that comes on TV and says, Nigerians should go and protest. Nigerians are not protesting. But the person will not put himself, they will not put his children to protest, he will not protest. So and then we come and say this. No, that's not courage. It's courage is your ability to be able to put everything on the line in spite of. To say, no matter what, I know you can do, you will do this. You can destroy my businesses, you can take my life, you can do this, but I will still stand. That's what courage is all about. But anyway, he said, however, I was struck by irony reading her request that instead of cakes or newspaper adverts, well-wishers should donate towards completing the National Library in Abuja. On the surface, so it is noble and selfless, but beneath it lies an indictment on our nation and her husband also, who rigged the election, that is here not doing anything. I recall that as a governor of Anambra State, I too urged that money meant for adverts be channeled into meaningful causes, computers for schools and classroom blocks. Such gestures were never meant to replace the government's duty, but to complement it. He started with his own to say, yes, I've done something like this, but see the way I did it. So that before he now come and say, oh, it's hypocrisy. He did this when he was governor. But now he's saying somebody should not do it. He said that, yes, I did that kind of a thing. But I didn't ask them to come and do the whole main thing that government should be doing. I said, come and compliment, add to it, add to what I am doing. Not that I will abdicate my responsibilities and others will be the one doing the things that I should be doing. And then he said, the state still bore the responsibility of providing those essentials. That is why it is shocking that in our present circumstances, while billions are easily found for jets, yachts, unused mansion, in short, 20-something billion was used to renovate a vice president mansion, which the illegitimate vice president is supposed to be occupying. The last time there was report that he said he's no longer occupying it, he has left that place because he found that they put CCTV in the house without his permission. So all that 20-something billion now wasted on mansion that somebody is not going to be using. Meanwhile, that 20-something billion would have been, if it has been used in providing educational materials, resources, and all of that for students across the nation, in public schools, even if it should concentrate on primary school alone, it would have gone a long way in getting, so many things done. And then he said, why the state still bore the responsibility of providing these essentials. And that is why it is shocking that in our present circumstances, why billions are easily found for jets, yachts, unused mansions, endless trips abroad, and other frivolities, the nation must rely on birthday donations to complete its own national library. That's to tell you everything about the disdain that they have for education. They can do unnecessary trips about, pack thousands of people to travel when they are going abroad for one conference or the other. But when it comes to actually facing education, which is one of those pillars of development, nah. They are not interested. What kind of country must beg for charity to build the very temple of knowledge? Mr. Peter Obi asked. What kind of leaders waste trillions on luxury and vanity while the National Library, our intellectual furnace, remains abandoned in the capital, not state library, This is in the capital in Abuja. That 20-something billion that they used to do vice president whatever could have been used on the national library. That money, how many billion? Is it 29 billion that was used on the International Conference Center? It could have been used on this library. But then those things don't matter to them. The ones that matter to them is the one that, they are building. Let me repeat this in saying, what kind of country must beg for charity to build the very temple of knowledge? What kind of leaders waste trillions on luxury and vanity while the National Library, our intellectual furnace, remains abandoned in the capital? Our serious nations treat libraries as sacred, but here we reduce them to afterthoughts, begging bowls, or birthday tokens. Mrs. Tinubu was right. Education is the most enduring legacy a nation can give its people. Yet, to know this truth and still prioritize vanity is both shocking and tragic. E no abuse anybody o. E no do anything. E just pointing out fact that even you, that you get sense wey dey talk to you, you will sit down and ponder and say if Nigeria will rise, says Mr. Peter Obi, it will not be on the wings of jets or the splendor of mansions, but on the strength of minds formed in classrooms and nourished in libraries. Until then, the lament remains true. We are finished. Ah, you see why I support Mr. Peter Obi? You see why I support him? Why for me? I will put in my energy to ensure that not only do I vote, I get people to vote and those votes are protected. And he's 2027 by the grace of God, he's sworn into office. Not the one that somebody say, let him come and do running mate for no, 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 no. We cannot put our best foot forward. It's not that by all means being Aso Villa. No, it's getting in there to get him to be president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. When we are getting Mr. Peter Obi to be president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, we are not doing him a favor. We are doing us and Nigeria a favor. We are getting somebody who wants to work like Jackie, to go and work like Jackie to fix our country. And that is it. You understand? You know how when companies see someone that is good, they do everything to go and poach that person. That's what we should be doing with Peter Obi. Every one of us that want good governance. Not that, what is Peter Obi doing? No, what are you doing to ensure the vote from your polling unit is voted? You get the people there to vote for Mr. Peter Obi. Begin to campaign to them now to vote for Mr. Peter Obi. And then when they vote for Mr. Peter Obi, you protect the vote. The votes are entered by INEC. That they don't burn anybody from INEC to change that vote. And when the vote are entered by INEC, the result is announced and he's sworn into office. That's what we should be thinking about.